صلى الله على محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم.
Chapter on What if an idolatress, al-Mushrikah, or a Christian woman becomes a Muslim while she is the wife of a Dhimmi, that is a non-Muslim under the protection of a Muslim government, or a Mushrik at war with the Muslims? Ibn Abbas, may Allah be pleased with him, said, if a Christian woman embraces Islam before her husband by a short while, she will by no means remain as his wife legally. Ata was asked about a woman from Al-Mushrikun who had a treaty with the Muslims. She embraced Islam, and during her iddah, her husband embraced Islam too. Could he retain her as his wife? Ata said, no, unless she is willing to remarry him with a new marriage under a new meher. Mujahid said, if the husband embraces Islam during the iddah of his wife, he can marry her. And Allah said, they are not lawful wives for the disbelievers, nor are the disbelievers lawful husbands for them. Quran, Surah Al-Mumtahanah, chapter 60, verse 10. Al-Hasan and Qatada said regarding a Magian couple who embraced Islam, their marriage remains valid, but if one of them becomes a Muslim and the other refuses to become a Muslim, the wife is regarded as divorced, and the husband has no right to keep her as a wife. Ibn Juraj said, I asked Ata, if a Mushrikah comes to the Muslims, that is, embraces Islam, will the husband be compensated for losing her as is indicated by the statement of Allah, but give the disbelievers that amount of money which they have spent as their meher? Quran, Surah Al-Mumtahanah, chapter 60, verse 10. Ata replied, no, for this was valid only between the Prophet, peace be upon him, and those al-Mushrikun who made a treaty with him. And Mujahid said, all this was valid in a treaty between the Prophet, peace be upon him, and the Quraysh. Narrated Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, the wife of the Prophet, peace be upon him. Whenever believing women came to the Prophet, peace be upon him, as emigrants, he used to test them in accordance with the order of Allah. O you who believe, when believing women come to you as emigrants, examine them. Quran, Surah Al-Mumtahanah, chapter 60, verse 10. So if any one of those believing women accepted the above-mentioned conditions, she accepted the conditions of faith. When they agreed on those conditions and confessed that with their tongues, Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, would say to them, go, I have accepted your bay'ah, pledge, for Islam. Aisha added, by Allah, the hand of Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, never touched the hand of any woman, but he only used to take their bay'ah, pledge, orally. By Allah, Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, did not take the bay'ah, pledge of the women except in accordance with what Allah had ordered him. When he accepted their bay'ah, pledge, he would say to them, I have accepted your bay'ah, pledge. See Hadith 2713.